Welcome back. I'm Cosmo James, and let's talk some news. If it's your first time here, like, subscribe, and comment. It would be much appreciated, and let's get to it. Sunsoft is coming back. This Japanese developer behind classic games like Ica and Mysterious of Atlantis is making a comeback. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Maybe I have, and maybe I've played a few of their games, but it's not ringing a bell. But it is good news. It's always good news to see a, developing company come back from the dead. They're going to be remaking some of their classic games for the new consoles like PS4, Switch, Xbox One. No solid dates just yet, but it's good news all around. They're coming back, and I hope they start getting more and more work. Next up is more Sega movies. After the big success of Sonic 1 and 2, it looks like Sega is, pushing forward with more of their video games to movies or TV shows. Kind of like what Sony is doing at the moment. So the next two on the list for the Sega movies are Comic Zone. I've never played that game before. And Space Channel 5. I played that one. That's a fun one. It's a rhythm game. It's over the top, cheesy fun, and honestly, out of those two movies, I say Space Channel 5 has the best chance for being good, or being the worst movie out of the bunch. It could go either way. They are going to make it into a comedy dance adaptation, and it's about a fast food worker joining the main character. I don't remember her name at the moment. Lola? Or Lala? Or Lulu? Something like that. And they're gonna fight aliens while dancing and doing all that crazy stuff. That game was over the top. They even had Michael Jackson in one of them. I think it was the first one. Because there's two of them, if I remember right. As for Comic Zone, I don't know what that series is about, but we do have an idea. It's about a comic book creator gets sucked into their final issue of his series, and they do crazy things in it. So kind of the same thing for both of the games. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. We don't know when they're going to be coming out, but we'll see if they're any good. PlayStation is making their very own PC launcher. Yep. I'm not surprised about this. These are only rumors, speculations, but it's a good chance that it's happening because the new Spider-Man game had it had a reference spot for a PC PlayStation launcher. It's a good chance that this is going to happen. Is it going to work, and is it going to succeed? That's where we're going to have to wait and see. There's been so many launchers lately, and the top three I will have to say is Steam, number one. I say Epic is getting up there, so I put that in number two, and GOG. Maybe you could rotate GOG and Epic. Your choice, really. But those three are the best three at the moment, and any more, it's getting too much, okay? It's just too much. It's becoming like subscription services. I have a feeling that you'll still be able to play these games on Epic and Steam and other subscription services. I mean, other launchers, but it seems like PlayStation wants a little bit of that money. So if they do make their own launcher, they get the full piece of cake. Well, the full cake instead of just some pieces of it. Just how it goes when you license out certain games to other launchers and other subscription services. You know how it is. We'll see how this goes, and yeah, I can see it happening. Before I move on, though, this is ironic in a funny way, because this console war between Xbox and PlayStation, it's been happening for years now. And well, it started around the 90s with Sega versus Nintendo, and it still goes on. But I do find it funny because years ago, PlayStation fans were laughing at Xbox fans for losing all their exclusive games to PC. Well, it looks like PlayStation is losing their exclusive games to PC now. Irony at its best. I think it would happen. I think it's gonna happen to Nintendo eventually. Not anytime soon though, so don't hold your breath for sure. But I think it will happen. Give it maybe 6 to 10 years. Nintendo is pretty slow and they're pretty stingy when they come to their IPs. It's only fair. it's their IPs. They could do whatever they want with them. So, yeah. It'll happen though. I think it will eventually. It's official. Warner Brothers Discovery has sold off the CW. I did talk about this about a few months ago actually. It was rumors. Now it's official. Nexstar bought it at a loss. Honestly, WB Discovery probably got more money off of it than Nexstar is going to be getting off of it. Yep, it's operating at a loss and they're not getting a penny off of this. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, but most likely most of the, or all of the, or all of them, all of the DC shows are going to be canceled and phased out. And that's the end of CW. Now, last but not least, Saints Row, the new reboot, remake, reimagining for modern day era. Saints Row is almost out, and we got early reviews, and most of them are lackluster, very mediocre at best. Yeah, I was seeing, early snippets, videos, talks by the developers, and none of it sounds good. Very modern day woke politics and cringy dialogue, and not in the fun way, because there's a way to make really fun cringy dialogue. I know it's weird to say that, but it's true. Awkward comedies, you can do them, but it takes a lot of talent to make it work. And at this point, it seems like this game is not really working. Yeah. Then again, it doesn't matter with reviews. As long as it sells well, that's all that matters in the end. I don't know how well this game will sell. It does have brand recognition, so that's going to be pushing it quite a bit. But that's the thing about brand. Once you start burning it, even though Saints Row does well, the remake that is, the next one, I don't think it will do as well. That's it. That's all the news for the day. If you like what you see and hear, you know what to do. Until next time, see you.